It's Monday night, and you know what that means. Just a bit outside radio show live on the air, live on YouTube, live on Facebook. Thank you for joining us. Share that link, share that love. You got Mark, you got Keisha. Keisha, how's it going?
All right, what's up, outsiders? We popping on a Monday night. You know, this was our original time, so it always feels nostalgic when we choose to run the show on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
But we got a lot going on this weekend, a lot of stuff to talk about, man. NBA Finals is back. Not only is basketball back tonight on ABC, LJ8 returns to the castle, Lamar Jackson. So we'll talk about that and what that possibly means for the Ravens and the future of the young quarterback. Man, drama at the yard. I don't know what the hell's going on with this Angelo's family, man. This thing just gets crazier and crazier.
Hey,
And I mean,
Harry's chomping at the bit already in the comments, like, talking about that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it, Harry. We're gonna get to it. Sit tight, man. But let's just let me ask you first, Mark. How was your weekend, bro?
It was pretty good. It was relaxing. Just kind of chilled all weekend. How about you?
Yeah, it was nice, man. There was a lot going on around town. There was in my neighborhood, Charles Village. They had a jazz festival.
Really?
Yeah, right up off of 25th Street, I believe. And some heavy hitters was out there. I mean, I'm familiar with Roy Ayers, who's a pretty big jazz musician. I'm a fan of his work. And I don't know if y'all remember, keep on walking, keep on walking. CC Peniston was out there in full effect. Yeah, man, and it was free, which made it so crazy. Like, yo, it was a real a huge. I can't even say a good look. It was a huge look if you was able to be out there and enjoy that particular concert. Man, there was also like a seafood festival, I believe, down in Canton. Man, I mean, it was crazy. The Jordan Hill Park pool, which is like a historical place. Yeah. If you're from the 410 of Baltimore, man. I mean, it took them a little while, but they renovated the whole area. It looks like a little mini water park now. Of course, Mayor Brandon Scott was out there for the ribbon cutting ceremony and everything, man. And that's also a good look, and right in time for summer with the kiddies, man, and the family, for real.
Yeah. That, like, when I first moved here, I lived up in Hamden, and it was pretty close. I could walk up to that pool. It's pretty cool to see that redone. Then I'm gonna have to roll by.
Yeah, man, to get the boys together, man. Toss them in the deep end. What else was going down? Okay, so let me just tell you, outsiders, if you don't already know, you should know this by now, but I'm a big fan of the beer. Major Keisha loves the beer. And over the past couple of years, being in Baltimore has been really fun because it just, like, the whole craft beer movement has finally hit the area. And, we've had some awesome local breweries emerge, and we've had some heavy hitters, Guinness, come to the area. But man, I gotta talk about this anniversary party that I went to on Saturday night, man, and it was for Union Craft Brewery, which is really big here in Baltimore and the surrounding areas. All right, so 10th anniversary party. Major Keith was out there in full effect, yo. You had to buy little beer tickets. They debuted like 5 different beers.
Really?
All right, Mark. Yeah. I know you're a big fan of the beer as well. Man, I got so sloshed out there. I can't even tell you what I drank. But I do remember one thing, and it was pretty much, this was the thing that started the beginning of the end. For real. So to speak. Duck Pen. I know you're familiar with Duck Pen, which is one of their big staples. One of their big, I should say, big sellers.
Yeah, signature.
So, yeah, IPA. They made a triple a duck pin triple. This joker was sitting at like 10.4%, and it was made with habanero. A lot of people out there were talking about how they wanted to work their way up. Listen, Major Quiche is a minor quiche when it comes to the championship drinking. I am not the heaviest of the heavyweight hitters when it comes to the beer and drinking in general, which is why I stopped drinking like hard liquor, and I kind of scaled back a little bit, and started messing around with the beer. Yeah, man, I used to get like really crazy ripped, and I would drink like, oh gosh, like weird stuff too, like Remy Martin, Disaronno. I really wasn't into like, oh man, and now that I think back, it was like the sugar and all the soda that I was drinking. Like, there's no wonder I would just get like totally wasted. And I remember one night I was downtown at the Hyatt on Pratt Street, and they had this like rooftop kind of like piano bar.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the name of this place, but I was out on a date with this girl, and I am just drinking all of this hard liquor, and then my cousin shows up, and we start drinking even more, and I got like so wasted. My cousin is talking to this girl like, is she alright to go home with you? Like, is everything gonna be alright? Like, she is really, like messed up. And, when I woke up the next day, I felt like absolute crap. And I was like, you know what? I am not doing this anymore. This is not for me. You know what I mean? That was when I was 28 years old. I will never forget it. So, anyway, back to, I'm a beer drinker now. So, they had this duck pin trouble. Everybody out there I'm talking to, they're like, yeah, I'm going to build my way up. I do the absolute opposite because God knows my heart and I know my heart, right? Okay, so I have one of their summer ales, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I did the triple as my second beer. Okay. I had about 2 or 3 more beers after that, and I don't know, some edibles might have been involved. I feel like at one point, and things just got really out of hand. But it was so awesome because it was like such a great vibe. They had some really great performances. For those who are familiar with Fela Kuti, the great African musician, his grandson was out there with these 3 dancers that just took the meaning of twerk to a like whole nother level, for real. And it was just insane because these women who looked older than me, that had me by at least 5 to 10 years, did not stop moving from start to finish, dog. It was like insane. The music was jumping. Fred Armisen did a DJ set, man. Yes. And he totally rocked out on like the 90s music. I do remember at one point this year, I had never been at a dance party, and the DJ breaks out TLC's Waterfalls, and people just get more hyped than they were previously. Like, it's kind of a sad song, you know what I mean? But people were just like going off, and it was really good. It was really good. And I could not leave there without doing a little bit of shopping. Mm-hmm. Mark, I'm a big fan of the Steady Eddie IPA beer, also Union Craft Brewed. And, I was, they had an inside section, and I was on my way out, and then they have this stand. And I look to my left, I see these Steady Eddie t-shirts, dog. I copped one, I had to do that.
Nice.
They gave me a couple of little lapel pins. You know how much, I collect those too. Cool. I mean, it was just so much love out there. Yeah, the local oyster was out there. I bought a couple of crab cake sandwiches. Second time I came, they were giving me like, crab dip on crackers, for free. It was just like so much fun out there, man. And it's just so crazy because I had never really been down there, right? Uh-huh. Because you pass it all the time if you're coming northbound or southbound on 83. Yeah. It's really insane. Like the parking lot where we were like, jamming and having fun, you can literally see the 83 bridge in cars like going by. Yeah. Of course, in our drunken stupor, I remember one of my homegirls. I went with a few of my homegirls from high school. Shout out to MHS finest, Mercy High School's finest, Maureen, Davita, and Megan. and of course I had El Boogie in tow. But there's one part we're all in our drunken stupor, and we're all talking about how beautiful the scenery is. The billboard sign that just so happened to be there, like right there above the stage, said Maryland's finest cannabis. I mean, it was just a great fucking thing. And then my friend Maureen stops and says, this is great and everything, but I'm just waiting for one of these cars to bust through the Jersey wall, come down on the crowd, and kill us all. Man, I mean, we were so wasted. Everybody's like, man, why the fuck did you say something like that?
Did she just watch Final Destination or something?
Yeah, I mean, she totally had one of those moments, man. But I immediately moved us to the back of the crowd by then. I was like, you know what? I don't play them games, Jack. You don't say stuff like that and I don't do nothing. But, man, I just really had... I really had a great time out there. Shout out to Union Craft, man. Them folks know how to party. And we walked out with parting gifts. Nice little 10th anniversary commemorative glass, which was sweet.
Yeah. It's been a few years since I've been out there, but it's always been a good time.
Yeah, no doubt. So, I had a decent weekend. Sounds like you had a decent weekend. Los had a decent weekend. I gotta tell you. Oh, let me tell you one other thing that I did do. I gotta talk to you about this because I got my first what the fuck moment of the week already, and it's crazy. And I know you're gonna dig this because I know you're into the comic books and the DC and the Marvel and everything. Yo, I finally watched The Secrets of Dumbledore this weekend.
Oh, the Harry Potter?
Yeah, Harry Potter jam for all my Harry Potter fans out there. There was a lot of connection and emotion with me watching this particular movie right now. I mean, we're fresh off the heels of the Johnny Depp victory against Amanda Heard, where he claims, or he did, he lost his role as Grindelwald.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the gentleman that played it, but I went into the movie talking about how much I didn't like it. I would rather have seen Johnny Depp as Grindelwald because he had such a funky, cool look, and this guy just looked so plain and drab.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's an unpopular opinion. Like, there was like white women all over the internet falling out over this guy, and I'm like, dude, I'm not getting it.
Are you maybe like just a little bit upset still and just holding that against him? Because Mads Mikkelsen.
Probably. I don't know, but but in the movie, I liked it. I liked it. Jude Law as a young Dumbledore, man. That Joker, he's something else, man. He just, I'm in love with him anyway, and his craft and his talent. But that just really took it over the top. But yeah. So, Outsiders. Let me know which Grindelwald, if you've seen all of them and you've seen the replacement and everything. Let me know which Grindelwald you like better, just out of curiosity. Throw that joint up on the feed. The actor, in Harry Potter, Ezra Miller, right? He played Credence.
Yes.
In the movie, in these Fantastic Beasts movies. And he also plays the Flash in DC Comics, right?
Yep.
Did you hear about what this crazy mug has been walking around doing?
Oh, I've heard. Oh, yeah.
Yo, come on. Lay it all out there for the outsiders, yo. Like I said, I know that you big into DC Comics. I knew you was going to you were going to hear about this. But I just think that it's just so crazy that the day that I watched this movie, I find out about this crazy mug all in the same day. It's just brought everything kind of full circle for me. But Mark, put the outsiders down with Mr. Crazy Ass Ezra Miller. First WTF moment of the week, y'all.
Well, what hasn't he been doing?
Right? God damn!
Last year he got arrested for attacking a woman in a bar.
Did you hear about that? I've never heard any of this stuff. Really?
Oh yeah,
man, we should have talked about that shit.
And then a month ago, pretty much the same thing down in Hawaii. He gets arrested again for arguing, and I don't think he struck the woman, but they got into it verbally. A couple days later, he gets arrested again. And he can't stay out of trouble. And people at this point, a month ago, are thinking, you know, does DC want to distance themselves from him? Do they want to like
Oh,
cancel
it's
his
coming.
contract, et cetera, et cetera? And then like in the last week, like it went from okay, this dude has problems to this is serious shit
Right.
because eh, someone came forward. I believe she's like 18 now, or she got into a relationship, but he groomed her like since he knew her since she was 14, and I guess at 16 they started a relationship, which I mean in some states that's legal, but still that's still you.
Creepy AF. Sorry,
Yes.
guys. I'm sorry.
Um. So yeah, I guess they're investigating things. No charges have been brought forward, et cetera, et cetera. But
But they
even
are currently looking for him to serve like a warrant or something like that, right?
yeah, and he's disappeared off the face of the earth. So
I mean, like, I'm reading all these details today, and I am flabbergasted. Like, I had no idea. At the end of watching Dumbledore, I'm like, okay, so there's going to be at least one more Fantastic Beasts movie. You guys do not plan to see Mr. Ezra Miller in that movie. You know what I'm saying? As far as the DC comic things goes, I'm just going to say this, Mark. You know, I don't care how fast this mug thinks that he is not going to be able to outrun this one.
oh yeah, and it puts DC in a really bad spot. Warner Brothers Discovery, now that they're their own separate company away from AT&T. Because the Flash movie's been filmed. It was supposed to come out I
Right.
think this month originally, and then they got
Yeah.
pushed back again to next year. Huge budget. They brought back Michael Keaton as Batman, like all
Ugh.
kinds of craziness. And now you're like, do they even try to put this movie out with this shit this kid's been doing?
Like extreme WTF moment of the week, right? You know,
Yes,
like
very much so.
insane. My mouth was dropped open. I mean, literally just dropped open, man. It's crazy.
And part of it, like, you know, he's had some success. He's been surrounded by yes men and stuff. But you know, it's still like there's personal responsibility at some point. This kid needs to come
Oh yeah.
forward and
Oh
take
yeah.
what's coming to him.
Hey, yeah, go ahead and flash your little ass on into the authorities and surrender yourself, because it just sounds like things are about to get worse for you with every day that you're out on the run.
Oh.
Crazy, insane. The Orioles are playing right now. Got the game going on in the background, man. You know, they got a series up in Toronto. I like to call it an emotionally charged series because there is some history, some goings-ons between the two clubs. You know, they're in Toronto for the next couple of days. Right now, it's top of the fourth. They're currently down 2-0. But I must say, you know, the Orioles have been holding because I was expecting a bit of a beatdown today. I mean, you know, it seems like the Toronto Blue Jays is just one of those teams. You know, it's a division rival game, but as of late, they've been beating on us hard, you know?
Yeah. And we'll squeak a win in there in a series, but like then they'll just beat the hell out of us.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So, you know, like I said, this is a emotionally charged series. There's a lot going on here. I don't even know if you remember, but the guy that's on the mound tonight, Alec Manoah, had a started as a rookie last year.
Okay.
And it was crazy. This very time last year, played him. He had like one of his early games. I believe it was like the second or third game of his career.
Okay.
Dude is pitching like his first game. I remember his first game. Everybody was just blown away by his performance. I think he might have even played against the Yankees, and he just kicked like complete ass. And everybody was just so excited for this game against the Orioles. My man is out there. He's dealing. You know, he's having a pretty decent game against the Orioles. Gets to the fourth inning, and I think that I know that he hit our then infielder, Maikel Franco, who I miss dearly. Goodness gracious. He hit Maikel Franco, causing both benches to clear, and gets put out of the game. Like, seriously, it was like one of the most insane, like, you know, starts to a career that I had ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It took Manny Machado, I feel like 2-3 years before he got put out of the game when we played. I think that was when we played the Royals. I was there for that. That was insane. But yeah, so the guy gets put out of the game. All right, so we have him. We're facing him again, almost like the year anniversary because I think it was like the 18th of last year. Which is crazy. We have drama between Rougned Odor, who is our infielder right now, and the Toronto Blue Jays. Do you know why Toronto still to this day, 6 years ago, hates Rougned Odor?
No, it's not coming to me.
The cold clocking of Jose Bautista that was heard around the world when he played for the Texas Rangers.
That's
man,
right.
the dude's first at bat, they let him have it, man. They still hate this dude.
They in their feelings.
Yeah, they in their feelings, man. So, like I said, the Orioles, they kind of hanging in there. They're still continuing to perform, in my opinion, better than expected. And this should be a fun series. We love watching Vlad Jr. play, right?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, regardless of what side of the ball is on, we love to watch this guy play. And Toronto Blue Jays has a talented squad, yo.
Yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah. So now, back to who's not having a good week, since we're talking about the Orioles and everything. Yo, man, what the hell is going on with the Angelos family, man? What is this drama?
I don't even think we know. Every family's got their skeletons in their closet.
Yeah.
So, an article came out, I think, over the weekend. There's the two brothers, John and Lou Angelos, sons of Peter, who bought the team. I forget what year. Peter had some health issues and put plans in motion to have the sons run the team.
Yeah.
And I remember that first year that they took over, they were both together on stage at the Orioles Fan Fest, and
we knew that shit wasn't going to last.
Really made it seem like a joint effort.
Yeah. They did a great job.
Yeah. Lou drops this lawsuit filed last week. Accuses John of subterfuge and taking over the team surreptitiously. Taking over control. I guess at one point MLB approached the Orioles and said, "We need one control person. Who is the control person?" And Lou accused John of getting, greasing the palms or glad handing to the MLB owners so that they voted him as the control person. The lawsuit also, he's suing his mom too. Lou is suing his brother and his mom. And one of the points of contention that came out is saying that they were trying to sell the team or move the team to Nashville, Tennessee.
Which is kind of, not too far-fetched. Have we not heard that before over the past couple of years?
There's been rumors. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I think the whole world kind of went, Baltimore went crazy when that happened.
Yeah.
And in our personal little text chain, I said, John's going to be the biggest villain Baltimore has seen, and Lou the biggest hero if this is true. But then the Orioles released a statement today, I believe.
Yeah.
It was through the desk of John Angelos, and he 100% says the Orioles are not moving. There's no chance of it happening. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, there's been a lot of fan bases that have heard that and then still get their hearts broke.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said that before the Mayflower vans broke out back in '83.
Yeah.
So, hey, we've all heard that shit before.
And from what I understand, I mean, yes, the state put $1.2 billion towards revamping the Orioles and M&T Bank Stadium complex.
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna turn it into a more family fun area or something like that. Amusement area for for everyone.
Yeah.
But the contract, as far as I remember, like it was actually supposed to expire, I believe, this year, and then they re-upped it for 2 more years, so it only goes through 2023. So,
Oh Lord.
just we gotta keep an eye on that and see what happens.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Insane. Insane. I gotta ask you, Mark, man. Who do you believe? I mean, for me personally, this is gonna sound really messed up, but I'm kind of finding it hard to believe some dude named Lou. Lou Angelos. Well, Lou said, it's just not sitting well with me for some reason, man. I mean, who do you believe?
I don't know. Like,
it's crazy, right?
Is it squashed like sour grapes between brothers, and that's why he's suing? How much truth is there to it? Apparently there's this trust that was established that was supposed to be maintained for both the brothers when the father went into his medical leave from the team or whatever. That,
right.
Maybe Lou's just upset about John getting that control. Who knows? And then like they're all lawyers, so they're shiesty in some way.
Hell yeah.
So who knows if the truth is ever going to come out? Maybe they'll just sell it to a local.
Harry's already on there. We heard the same song with the Colts.
Yep.
I just said the same thing, bro. Thanks for tuning in, yeah. He said he watched that documentary this weekend on ESPN. I gotta check that out, man. Definitely gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I mean, like I said, it does perk the ears a little bit. Like I said, we've heard in the past. There's been whispers about this for years now.
Yeah.
And with those whispers has been the city or the state of Tennessee connected to that. So, it's worth a mention, and we'll see, worth a follow, definitely, as far as, the future of a ball club that's been in Baltimore since the 1950s.
Yeah, 70 years of history,
I mean, we're and it's great, right in the middle of the 75th anniversary, and the 30th anniversary of Camden Yards and whatnot. Man, I mean, it's just. Well, I think it's a little bit less than 75, but we have all this going on, and gosh, man, I guess the Angelos family wanted to spice things up just a little bit more. I mean, Paul McCartney coming to the yard wasn't enough.
Right.
Let's throw some family drama on the mix on top.
I had spurts in my younger years of liking baseball and not liking baseball.
Yeah.
I think as a televised product, it can get really boring at times.
Yeah.
But and when I moved here, I had no interest in the Orioles. But you go to a couple games, you go to the ballpark, and you get that into you. And,
yeah, we're baseball town. I don't care what anybody says. I know the Ravens are hot right now, but first and foremost, Baltimore is a hard-body baseball town.
Oh yeah. I mean, even as a transplant, they're my team now. I love them.
Yeah.
It would suck to see them leave. That's
yeah.
terrible.
But you know what, Mark? You're talking about the broadcasting and how it can get a little stale. Dog, they have this new lady that has started calling the games.
Yeah.
I like her. She's funny. She's knowledgeable about the sport. I gotta get this chick. Lord, let me not say that. They'll be coming for my ass from every direction. I gotta get this lady's name, but I have really been a fan of her work over the past couple of weeks, man. For sure.
Well, you go into the Orioles groups on Facebook, and she's the worst person ever.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Her and Scott Garceau don't know anything about baseball and sound terrible together.
Oh, man! I actually like her. I mean, she comes up it's kind of just a bit outside. She has, she knows things and outside of the game. Have you heard her, Mark?
Yeah, because that whole Masson crew, they rotate whoever's on TV. Whoever's not on TV does radio. So
right, I've heard her on both.
Yeah.
And do you enjoy her? I enjoy her.
Yeah, I think she's funny. I think she has great knowledge of the game.
Yeah, me too. I was like, man, this girl's the bee's knees, and of course, that's why I hate them damn groups, man. Y'all don't listen to them damn groups, them social media groups. It's full of. Let me not get political. It's full of assholes. I'll just say it like that. Full of assholes. They don't know what they're talking about, man. This chick, this lady, she's awesome. I really enjoy her broadcast. Whether she's on TV or on the radio, I've been enjoying it. And to me, she elevates Garceau's game.
Yeah.
Because Garceau can be a little chill for real. She's got some spunk and a little fire. And she'll make you laugh at least once during the game.
Definitely.
So screw those haters, man. Keep doing your thing, girl. Keep doing your thing.
So there's a comment that really makes me think. I hope the Orioles. I hope they sell the Orioles to Bisciotti.
Oh Lord. Who said that? Harry? That looks like Harry said that. Really? That's an interesting thought, though.
Does Bisciotti even have an interest in buying him?
Right. I don't know about that. And are there any owners out there that have baseball and football locked down?
Oh, I'm sure there's somewhere.
Hey, we gotta look that up. That would be fucking. If that was to go down, that would be really cool. Super sweet.
Yeah.
Super sweet. If that was to go down, I know damn well that ain't gonna be no sale to no Tennessee. So maybe we should hope for that.
Definitely. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Basketball game tonight. About to go down in about 20 minutes. Well, maybe like 30 minutes or so. And this game is drama filled on and off the court too. Lord have mercy, man. So game 5 is going down. The series is tied. NBA Finals 2-2 against Boston Celtics and the great Golden State Warriors. We're back in San Francisco for game 5. It's been a surprising series for me because every time I think somebody's going to take control of this, every time I think Boston is going to take control of this thing, here comes Golden State talking about them not so fast, my friend.
Yeah.
I was fully. I might even have picked it. I might even said something about it. Like, I was expecting Boston to win Game 4 at home. I really was. Man, they got Neil Long to come out to a game again, and they dropped that L. What the hell, man?
I didn't want Celtics to win going into the series. I didn't see them doing as well as they have. But Golden State's got to put together 2 wins in a row because it's been, one takes a win, the other takes a win. One takes a win, the other takes a win. And that game 4, it really looked like Celtics were going to pull that one out.
Right!
The Warriors, they're on the ropes. Like, if this is a championship bout, like, they're on the ropes. They're getting pummeled. And they got to get that Rocky Balboa comeback because Boston's going to be celebrating another championship if they don't watch out.
Right. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like I said, Game 5 is on the road. Who do you think is gonna walk away with this game? Like, I'm ready to do my easy money pick of the night, but I'm interested to hear what your thoughts on tonight's matchup.
Who do I want is the Warriors, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I really don't know if the Warriors have it in them to pull it out. And I mean, if they can't, it's series over. Like, I'll go with the Warriors just because that's who I want.
All right. Well, last time I checked, Warriors were full-point favorites. I mean, they're going back home. It's not a bad pick, but it is not going down tonight, y'all. Easy money pick. Go ahead with Gang Green as much as I hate them. To me, I honestly feel like the Boston Celtics are the better team, as a whole.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we have the great Steph Curry, and I've said this before, he's going to have to continue this thing, game in and game out. I mean, I know he's going back home and everything, but I still stand, and this thing still rings true. They're probably at 8-0 at this point. They do not lose twice in a row. They haven't done it the whole playoffs. I don't believe, with the skill set and with the coach that they have, that they will falter on this streak tonight. I don't believe it. Yo, an easy money pick. You got about 32 more minutes. Go ahead and put that money up. Lay it up. That's Boston. +4, yo. +4.
+4.
Yes, Boston +4. Now let me tell you something. Like I said, there's drama on the court, and there's also drama off the court. What in the devil is going on with the Currys?
Oh, I haven't heard this.
Oh, this is fun.
Now wait.
Another WTF, and it's a booty huff. I gotta roll these joints up and smoke them. It's insane. Okay, so.
Now, which Currys? Because like we got brothers.
Oh my dude! Wait till you hear this story. So I don't know if you know, but Steph Curry's mom and dad, they recently went through a very nasty divorce. Del Curry is a very famous, legendary former NBA player. I mean, he's like Mr. 3-pointers. Everybody knows Steph has followed in his footsteps. It's crazy. I mean, it was equally insane to hear about this couple of splitting up and how and the details of the nasty split. But you know, Del Curry pretty much at the end of Game 4 stole Steph Curry's thunder. Dog, the camera managed to land on Del Curry and his new boo, right? And everybody just starts going off, for real. And it turned out that Del Curry's new boo is Nikki Smith, okay? Ex-wife of a former NFL player, Steven Johnson, who is currently dating Del Curry's current ex-wife. These mugs just basically did like a spouse swap. What in fresh entanglement hell is going on here?
They had to have met swinging or something.
Why is everybody saying that? That is hilarious. Everybody is saying that, and I just don't understand why. Are they too old for that shit? Sorry, it's like, somebody else on the feed said it. Lord have mercy. That is hilarious.
Did you see
Y'all
John's
are
comment?
hilarious.
Did you see John's comment?
What'd he say?
Rich guy, wife swap.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much, man. Or sister wives or some shit. I don't know what the hell's going on. But I'm like, this is insane. A lot of people are saying that, this is like a revenge bang for Del Curry, though. It's like reaching the ultimate level of petty.
Now, I mean, maybe they're like managers got involved, and they had a trade with a player to be named later.
I don't know, man. That's just is in freaking insane. Do you have anything more WTF-ish than what I'm talking about right now?
I don't think I could if you gave me a year. Jesus.
All right, man. Well, look, there's somebody else who's also. We got to take it back on outside the realm of sports and keep it fully 410 once again. Man, I got to give a shout out. Last night, I watched the Tony Awards for the first time. Yes, I did. And the only reason why I watched it is because I'm seriously in love with Ariana DeBose, who played Anita in Steven Spielberg's 2021 remake, West Side Story. I mean, the girl is phenomenal. She did a great job hosting the show. But I have got to shout out Bowie State University alum and Tony Award winner for starring in a male role in a musical, Miles Frost. He plays Michael Jackson in the musical MJ, which I didn't even know was out there. Now I gotta go see this joint. I'm going up. I gotta go. He won the best male award in the musical.
Really?
This kid is 22, went to Bowie State University, stars as Michael Jackson, first time nomination, and takes the Tony home, yo.
That's amazing.
Hell yeah, big ups, and it was what a big win for the DMV area, yo. Huge. That was awesome, man. Really awesome. Were you able to catch up on any wrestling this weekend?
Nothing really major happened like the last couple weeks, but unfortunately, news did come down the pike today, and it we were talking about beer earlier and getting sloshed and everything. I think it's always a good reminder to be responsible.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy, brother of Matt, the Hardy Boys tag team, legendary, goes back to the 90s. He got arrested early this morning down in Florida.
No.
DUI.
Oh, no.
I think I read like he blew a .287, something like that.
Holy crap!
Yeah, it was ridiculously high.
That is insane!
And it's like his third DUI in 10 years.
Oh, no.
Might mean
he's going
prison.
down.
Yeah.
He's going down. Definitely he's going down.
And it seems like he had beat his demons, and wrestling has so many tragedies of people that die young, and you just hope that he can get his shit together and not be one of those stories.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Sure, we got anything else on the menu for tonight, brother? I think that's about it. I'm ready to watch this game. I'm ready to watch this NBA drama, son. Orioles are still hanging in there, bottom of the fifth, still 2-0 up there in Toronto against the Jays. So I'll be watching that as well.
I did have something I wanted to talk to you about.
Sure.
We haven't discussed it yet, but have you been watching the Kenobi show?
I have not. Can we table this until next week? I put this on my list for homework, or is it something that we can talk about?
Oh, no. I was just wondering your thoughts, because it like any Star Wars project nowadays, it proves to be divisive. But, there is a 410 connection. Moses Ingram, who plays the Inquisitor Reva.
Okay.
Baltimore born, raised, went to Baltimore School for the Arts. So
nice!
Yeah, always awesome to have that connection.
Awesome. All right, awesome. One more come through. Jennifer Hudson. They made history last night at the Tonys. Another musical artist that has able to win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. That's a big. When you do a clean sweep like that, that's a historical moment. Yep. No matter who you are, because that's just so freaking hard to do. You have to be extremely talented to be able to accomplish that. So it's a big up to Jay Hud as well, man. And thank you, John, for throwing that on the feed, man. I went right past that joint. Went right past it.
And
good looking, brother.
She's 2 degrees of separation from Jabo.
Yeah. Davon Fleming's been traveling around with her. Heavy. I'm just waiting for him to come back so we can get him to call in. Hell yeah, man. Well, listen, you guys, I want you to have a great weekend. Mark, I want you to have a great Father's Day weekend. All my dads out there, you are appreciated and you're recognized. Hey, send me some shots of that grill work, yo. Send me some shots of that grill work. Hopefully, my father won't make me man the grill this weekend. We'll see. But, Juneteenth. AFRAM celebration going down. It's so much. It's going to be a beautiful weekend in the 410, man. Hey. And you know how we in this show, Baltimore and all around, spread love, yo. Numbers are starting to spike, so I want y'all to continue to wash them hands and wash that ass. It's summertime. Can't have you musty out there. Listen, it's Monday night. We signing off. I'm Keisha. On the other end of the line is my main slice of pizza, Mark. And we are just a bit outside. Y'all have a good one.